Last week, I worked 40 hours, but all I had to show for it was less than $500. How can one pay for food, rent, school, gas, and all their other bills and expenses while working full-time and only bringing in this small amount of cash? It doesn't make sense. Minimum wage in New Jersey needs to be increased. First off, the cost of living in New Jersey is extremely high, and minimum wage does not suffice. And two, the value of the worker to the business is much higher than $13 per hour. So, the first reason minimum wage needs to be increased is because of the cost of living in New Jersey. Currently, to live in New Jersey is very expensive. The average cost of living in New Jersey is 15% higher than the national average. It's a huge difference. Meanwhile, minimum wage in New Jersey is only $2 more than the national average. These numbers do not add up. How can one pay for basic necessities that are ever increasing in price, especially with recent inflation, with this low minimum wage and this high cost of living? Right now, the price to live in New Jersey is a lot more expensive than when the bill for minimum wage was passed and signed. People in New Jersey are living paycheck to paycheck, barely able to afford their expenses because minimum wage is too low and the cost of living is too high. The second reason minimum wage should go up is because the value of the worker to the business is higher than $13 per hour. What I mean by this is that workers do various things for a business and help a business operate, but meanwhile, they're paid literally the bare minimum. If these workers were not there and didn't do the job that they did, the businesses would not be as successful as they are. Let's say a company made $2 million in revenue in a year. And this company has 10 employees, each working full-time for minimum wage. Each one of these employees would bring home roughly $27,000 a year. So to the company, that's $270,000 a year that they're paying their employees. If they make $2 million in sales, that's only 13.5% of their sales, which might sound like a lot, but if you think about it, for each employee, they're paying each employee 1.35% of their sales. If these employees didn't work for this business and they stopped working for this business or went on strike and left, picked up their bags and went, this company would not have made that $2 million in sales. These employees that work hard and work full-time are very essential to the business's success and are playing pivotal roles. But meanwhile, they're only getting paid 1.35% of this business's total revenues. They deserve more. So as we come to a close, minimum wage in New Jersey should be increased for the following reasons. 1, the cost of living in New Jersey is extremely high and minimum wage is too low to cover for that. And 2, the value of the worker to the business is much higher than $13 per hour. To close it off with a quick fact, studies show that workers who are rewarded more and paid more will work harder, and therefore will benefit the company more. So there's very little downsides to paying your employees what they deserve.